Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching me for. I'm Chukwuka Okeke, broadcasting from Nigeria. I welcome you all once again to this live broadcast. All right, I welcome you most warmly. Okay, and as usual, I believe we will be having a wonderful time together. All right, this afternoon, I have something special that I would like to share with us. And it simply says that, you know, financial desperation and ignorance can't give financial freedom. Financial desperation and ignorance can't birth financial freedom. And that's the topic I want to share with us this afternoon. Because, there has been this clamor, to cash in, cash out, exchanges, banks. We've been hearing this and we'll continue to hear it. And what that means is that quite a number of TBCians are not following, okay? They are not following the system, so to say. They are not following TBC system. Over the years, over the period of time since the launch of TBC, over 2.5 years ago, precisely March 2016, a lot of water has passed through the bridge, under the bridge. We've experienced a lot of challenges over this period of time, and admin has been able to weather the storm for all of this period of time. And there are updates on daily basis, as the case may be, trying to fix things, trying to put things together, trying to, adjust to the time, depending on the challenge that comes up. Okay, so quite a number of things had happened. And in order to overcome those challenges, admin has been able to manage the situation to ensure that we still keep our focus on the mission, the vision, and our activities within TBC community. All right. So, and that's why, again, that admin has continuously said, and indeed put it in writing severally, study the blog daily. Study the blog daily. Why do you have to study the blog daily? It's not just to read the blog. You need to study. You need to meditate on it so that you will be able to internalize the information that is in there. It's only when that happens that you will be able to understand it and be able to follow it through to achieve the purpose. Every information that you see on the blog has a purpose. And you must understand the purpose for you to be able to execute it properly or correctly. And so that's why we need to study the blog daily. Daily. Because on the blog, you will find new information about what is going on, what is about to happen within our TBC community. You need to update yourself with information so that you will not, be wondering what is going on when you arrive there. So that is it. If we don't study the blog daily, there is no way we will be able to know what is going on daily basis. So we need to update ourselves regularly by studying the blog daily. Okay, and that's why the ignorance comes in. Because if you don't know what you ought to know, how can you execute it on your own? How can you teach others that are looking up to you, perhaps as a sponsor or a mentor or a coach? So it is important, very, very important indeed, that we as leaders, as broadcasters, we need to be on top of the game. And being on top of the game is equipping ourselves adequately. You must be 2-3 steps ahead of those that you're mentoring, those that you're coaching, those that you're teaching. You need to be ahead of them in knowledge. Okay? So it is very, very important that we spend time educating ourselves. We spend time learning so that we will be able to carry others along. We will be able to feed them with the correct information when they come asking. Like it's often said, you can't give what you don't have. You cannot give what you don't have. Your knowledge is limited to what you know, what you have internalized. Okay, so let us learn, or let us understand that we need to equip ourselves. We need to educate ourselves appropriately so we'll be able to, teach others that are looking up to us for information, for direction. So that's very, very important. Then coming to desperation, about cashing out, cashing in, and all that, banks, exchanges. There is time for everything. But the truth remains that if you refuse to educate yourself, you will continue to wallow in ignorance and desperation. They are quite avoidable within our TBC community. They are quite avoidable if you do the necessary things, especially if you study the blog. You will see how TBC admin, has been, carrying us along, guiding us what we need to do, having known where we are headed. We need to follow the system of TBC. TBC already has a system. And almost every broadcaster and leader, have been talking about it, about the system, trying to explain it, so that everybody will understand the system, follow it, and teach it. We need to learn. We need to give ourselves time. to learn and equip ourselves, educate ourselves. That's the first and foremost thing. In every organization, you must learn the vision and the mission and the activities of that organization so that you will be able to function effectively. TBC is no different. And so, go ahead and study the blog so that you can learn the system. You can follow the system by executing the processes. That way, you will be able to impact others with your knowledge. That is the smartest thing to do within TBC community. And I continue to thank TBC admin for bringing out a documented system, because our system is well documented. And that is to avoid any form of chaos, any form of confusion within our community. So when you hear the system, you already know what it is and you know what to do. So the smartest thing is to study the system, understand it, do it, and begin to teach it. That's the responsibility of every TBCian. That is our responsibility. And that is our responsibility. So we cannot run away from it. A lot of people don't want to learn. And because they don't want to educate themselves appropriately, they are now looking for shortcuts to do things. And that is not allowed within our community. And that's why we must follow our system. That's it. Because with the system, you understand that you don't need to be desperate about earning. You don't need to be desperate at all, because the system is a leveler. The system is a leveler. Once you follow the system, you will see the various processes that you need to go through. And those processes will show you what you need to do. It tells you that you need to distribute the gift, the TBC gift. It tells you that you need to distribute those gifts starting from your household, including a one-day-old child. It tells you that you have to, surrender or give out your information, details, your personal details. It tells you that you have to pay admin fee, $10 admin fee. It tells you that you have to pay $100 to purchase Kringles, which you will have in your wallet, aside from the gift, which is over $2,000 that you already collected as you signed on with TBC. It tells you that you need to enlist or make a list of 10 people that are closest to you and teach them to follow the system of TBC. Help them to complete those processes, which you also went through when you joined. It tells you that you need also to encourage those 10 closest people to you to also make a list of 10 closest people to them, and encourage them also to follow through the system, and on and on and on like that. It tells you that you can earn from TBC. It tells you that you need to go for a coaching class or coaching sessions with some TBC leaders and broadcasters who are already organizing coaching classes for people who want to start earning on daily basis from TBC or within TBC community. It tells you so many things. So it gives you, a guide to everything about TBC. How you will, follow through the system. How you will do things and benefit from the system and benefit from TBC community. It tells you everything that you need to know when you follow that system properly and correctly. So there will be no need for any form of desperation. There will be no need for issue of exchanges and all these things, and banking and cashing in and cashing out, when you can cash flow yourself. At this time, why do you really need an exchanger or bank or any of those things if you follow the system as enshrined in our blog, TBC blog? All you need to do is to go to the blog. Aside from the blog, listen to the broadcasters, TBC broadcasters. There are tens of thousands of broadcasters within TBC community broadcasting every single day, 247. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm broadcasting and giving you valid and relevant information about what is going on within the TBC community. So aside from the blog, listen to the broadcasters. Listen to the content of their broadcasts. Because, each broadcaster takes on, different segments of the system of TBC and talks about it so that people can understand. And if they don't, they can ask questions. Like I will always say, get in touch with me. My details are below my video. If you go below any of my videos, including, this particular one, you will see my details. And I've offered, and I've continued to offer, to assist you, to help you, to teach you, to coach you, until you are sufficiently able to run our system and earn income on daily basis. What more can anybody ask for? We have a system. We have people that are teaching the system. We have people that are offering to assist in letting people understand the system and do the same thing. People are duplicating themselves by teaching others what they are doing, so that they in turn can also duplicate themselves by teaching others what they are doing. That way, our community is expanding. Our community is growing until we get to the ultimate destination, which is 1 billion strong TBC community. So we all need to put our hands on deck and move as quickly as possible to get to that destination. Because that destination we must surely get to by the special grace of God as we continue to learn the system, to do the system and teach the system. We will get there soon, very fast, sooner than expected. So we must all join hands. We must all join hands in the activities. Be a broadcaster yourself. As you're watching me, as you're listening to me, if you are not yet a broadcaster within the TBC community, you need to learn the ropes quickly so that you can start broadcasting. Give yourself 30 minutes every day to broadcast. As we broadcast, we are sharing, we are sharing love, we are sharing hope to people all around the world, because we want to eradicate poverty globally. Okay? So that is what all of us must join us to do, because it is a worthwhile project. There's hunger all over the globe, and we seek to terminate that hunger, that lack, that poverty, that scarcity. That's what TBC is aimed at achieving. All right? So join hands with us so that we can achieve this. If you are listening to me and you have not enrolled within our community, TBC community, you need to quickly do that. And not just yourself, your entire household, including a day-old child, as the case may be. There are no limitations as to who can join the TBC community, because it is a global phenomenon. We want everyone to join. For us to be able to terminate poverty globally. You can imagine where and when everyone will be able to fend for themselves financially. I tell you, that's the greatest joy on earth. Because you need money for virtually everything. And here is a project that is seeking to put money in the hands of everyone all over the world. What can be more beneficial than that? That's the hope that TBC is giving to the whole world for those who do not have hope of how to survive this world financially. That's the love that TBC is sharing as the community of TBC is distributing this gift to everyone all over the world. It is a seed that is being sown into the lives of people, of mankind, men, women, children. It is a seed. And you know, that seed begins to grow immediately it is sown into the lives of people. And gradually, it grows into an oak tree. And by the time it grows into an oak tree, that oak tree is the financial freedom, is the financial independence, is the financial emancipation for everyone that received that gift and nurtured it to maturity. That's the scenario of what is going on. So it is a very, very worthy project. Align with it. I must make it very clear that TBC community is not begging anyone to join, though. We share the message, the vision, the mission, the activities. You make up your mind if you want to belong. But I tell you, there cannot be any better place to be than to enroll within the TBC community. And don't waste time. If you are making up your mind, make up your mind and enroll immediately. Is teaching time, they say, saves 9. Is teaching time, they say, saves 9. Don't procrastinate. They also say, there's a saying also that goes this way, that procrastination is the thief of time. What you have to do today, do it today. Don't shift it. Don't postpone it to tomorrow or next month or next year. That is the wisdom there. So, if you have not enrolled within the TBC community with your entire household, with your friends, your closest relationships, do so now. Don't postpone it to tomorrow. Because tomorrow, it might be too late. So do it as soon as that opportunity comes your way. Grab it with 2 hands. And you will see the difference in your life and family. And indeed, everyone within your sphere of influence. That's wisdom. You can imagine taking care of your financial future for yourself and your entire household, and indeed everyone within your sphere of influence. They are certain of where their financial future is headed. That's what TBC does for you. So long as you follow the system, so long as you learn the system, you follow the system, and you teach the system. If you have any issues, get in touch with me. I will coach you, I will teach you, I will mentor you until you stand on your own and begin to earn. As you're earning, what you will earn depends on your effort, your activity. It depends on how you take it, how seriously, how committed you are with implementing the system. That's what determines the quantum of your income on a daily basis. I just don't know how to express my excitement. Each time I'm talking about, TBC and what it brings to the whole world. It's actually something that I've been looking forward to express in several ways, putting smiles on the faces of people, especially people who do not have hope for tomorrow. The oppressed, the downtrodden, the less privileged. And I thank God for TBC. And I pray very, very sincerely that TBC is that single project that will deliver its promises. I pray every day. But I believe in it. And that's why I even pray and follow up with the activities that will bring it to pass. You don't just pray and keep quiet. No. The Bible said that faith without works is dead. Faith, you can't say you have faith, and then you leave things to be done undone. God can only bless the works of your hands. When you do things that touches the heart of God, He blesses it. God never encourages laziness. Never. He will bless you in the good things that you do. That's the way God operates, as enshrined in the Bible. My time is up right now. I thank you very sincerely for joining me today in this live broadcast. Like I always say to us, I do this on a daily basis. I broadcast every single day just to ensure that I lend my voice to the mission, the vision, and activity within TBC community, so that the world will hear, make up their minds, take their decision, and plan for their future, and that of their children and everyone that they know. They're just planning for your future. Not just your future, your today. You're planning for your today and your tomorrow. Because you can join the community today and start earning today on a daily basis. That's the difference. It's not just for the future, it's also for today. Depends on you. If you do the right things, you will definitely and without fail get the right results. Once again, I thank you. And get in touch with me, ask me any questions, and I will help you, like I've said several times. Thank you so much. Join me again tomorrow as I bring us another exciting topic. Goodbye and God bless you. Bye.